I've read 94 books this month. We have surpassed our yearly reading goal, but we're keeping it the same because that's what I set the goal to be. Thank you. But 31 of those books were read in quarter three. I've given y'all my top 5 of quarter one, my top 5 of quarter two. So it's only right I give y'all the top 5 of quarter three. And I feel like this list was pretty easy for this quarter. I didn't have damn, this was hard to choose. I'm okay with that. So let's go through them really quickly. The top 5 in no particular order. Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I read the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie. I'm now on the last book of the Rose Hill series. I really just enjoy how she writes a romance. This one is the story of Ford and Rosie. They've known each other their whole lives. So it's basically a friends to lovers, small town romance. And Elsie just writes that book so damn good. The rest in the series are also great, but I have to say my favorite one is Wild Love. Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan. I love Kennedy Ryan's style of writing. For me, it's more than just a romance book. It shows women in different stages of their lives. It shows the sisterhood, which is really my favorite part of her books, is how she shows that, yeah, having a man is great, but having your girls is amazing. I really liked Hendrix' story. She wrote Hendrix in such a complex way. You expected her to be kind of one way, and when we got to know more about her, know about her family, things that she was dealing with, like what her mother was dealing with and what she had to sacrifice in her career, just loved it. Razorblade Tears by S.A. Cosby. I love S.A. Cosby. I really do. I need to get into more of his books because he knows how to write a damn book. Okay, this one specifically, I feel like the love that these two fathers had for their sons, even though they may not have been the greatest while they were still alive, debatable, but not really, was beautiful to see. And Buddy Lee, I feel like, was just so hilarious, and I just didn't expect that. When I read this book, I didn't expect to be giggling at the things that Buddy Lee would say. Why was he so crazy? But I thought he was funny. Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson, because why did she do that? Why did she stress me out that way? Why did she write a story in a way that makes me feel one way, and then I get to the end and I'm just like, girl, what? And I feel like I should have known because I've read Tiffany D. Jackson's books before, but I didn't know. But this was amazing. Every Tiffany D. Jackson book that I have read has stayed with me for a very long time because she just really gets to you. She writes about topics that are a bit uncomfortable, but the books are so good. They're so addicting. Book 5 is going to be Capri, but it's going to be all the Capris. I don't care. Even though I'm not done. I'm still on the last one, but I don't care. The first 3 are my top 5 read. Because Capri is just... When I think of Capri, I think salute the real bitches. Salute the real. Yeah. Capone and Capadonna be calling her baby doll, and they think, oh, she's just baby doll. No. She's a badass. And I love her. I love to see her growth from when we first were introduced to her in Capone to seeing her story throughout Capadonna and then seeing her own story. She's grown so much. I feel like, wow, girl, I'm so proud of you. And I love that. I feel like Jahquel J has done amazing. I've had such a fun time reading the entire Delgado series. And I feel like you should too. Because why aren't you? But anywho, those are my top 5 books. I'll be back after quarter 4 with the top 5. And maybe I'll have to do like top 5 of those top 5s. We'll see. If you'd like to see that, though, let me know. And if you've read any of my top 5, let me know. Bye.